Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. It's time to end last week's chill week on Lapis Lakeside and start off the super skill week, but we got a little bit of sleep research to take care of before that. So let's see how last week ended. Full 100 sleep score, which is good to see. Not a whole lot of dozing, so I don't think I'll be winning out this time. But balanced, meaning anything can show up. That's always what I like to see on the Sunday to Monday. It's the biggest amount of drowsy power, most amount of spawns, the most potential for some really fun stuff. $184 million drowsy power, a little bit of everything represented. Let's see what's there. Okay. Little tiny Togepi, a top belly. Big Dragonite hanging out up top. It's awesome. We got Pikachu. We got Psyduck. Quaxly. Eevee. Squirtle. And Bellsprout. I guess Dragonite took up like all of the drowsy power today, which is alright. Ooh. Dragonite, I think, tipped the scales. Then the game froze. I'll be right back. Alright, back. Let's pick up where I left off. I did the thing where I forgot to reset the game, like fully close out of the app before things started. So that, I feel like, always has an issue, especially in the beginning of the week. I just gotta really remember to just pop in for 2 seconds and that can save me the game seizing up like that. And that's the 2-star Dragonite. Wow. Seated sleep. Dragonite is known as the Sea Incarnate. On very rare occasions, perhaps after it exhausts itself flying over the vast seas, it has been seen sleeping soundly with its belly on full display. That's exactly what we got today. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be the case. That is going to be such a climb. That is nearly legendary in its pips. As far as what is available out of this that I do want, I mean, obviously I'm going to work towards Dragonite at some point, but without it being hungry, makes it a little bit of a struggle. I do not need Psyduck, but I do still need a Quaxly with soybeans, and I need a Squirtle with milk. So for now, I'm going to focus on my favorite Pokemon, Squirtle. And I'm going to get a critical capture, so it's going to save me an extra biscuit. That's awesome. So with that, I am going to use a Great Biscuit. But just the one. I'm going to continue to use the rest of my normal biscuits. Just on the off chance I can take both home. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. So at least then that sets up the next Quaxly I see up for success. And just for ha-has, just so it's not left entirely on one, Migmorn Pip on Dragonite. Alright. That's where I'll call snack time for today. Didn't take 2 home like I wanted to finish out that last mission, but when Dragonite shows up, nice big 10 dragon Dratini candy. So we got 15,000 dream shards. Nice. So we only have 1 Pokemon to check today. And we're just looking for all milk. That's it. And it's not. Alright, what do we got? Energy recovery bonus, ingredient finder, helping speed, inventory up, skill trigger. With ingredient finding down. So at least it's... The skills are pretty much kind of where you want it to be. Ingredient finder, helping speed, inventory up. And they're all ones that could be sub-skilled better, but bad nature and not the ingredient spread. Just didn't get it this time. So we do have Super Skill Week starting this week. We'll get into that in a moment. Add another couple points onto the Sleep Pass. The bundles should now be alive in the store, and that's why it's trying to get my attention. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So, final strength, 1,846,815. Believe that is a new record for me, level Master 10 on Lapis Lakeside. That feels good. I did get the second extra tasty on the Defiant Coffee Dress Salad at the end of the night. So that really felt good of being able to get that accomplished, to be able to gather those ingredients. But now it is time to choose the next research site. So we need to wrap up the remainder of this week. We'll get Lapis Lakeside nearly to 60%. Thanks, Snorlax, for a great week of snoozy studies. Take a look at the sleep that I got this week. So final strength is up. Wasn't as many gains from berries, but that's okay. I didn't have an entire team working a little bit harder with a good berry selection since I wasn't on green grass. Still got the S, though. That's important. Nice, good old, consistent midpoint. Good start, good end. Exactly where I want that to be. So, as a result of the poll that I ran for the last couple of days, with our choice between Greengrass Isle, Cyan Beach, and Snowdrop Tundra, with a commanding 50% on 33 votes, Snowdrop Tundra is where I'll be going this week. It was a lot of fun to see where things went over the last couple of days, even though Snowdrop, by far, the commanding lead from that poll, was still a lot of fun to run. So let me know your thoughts about that down in the comments below. It should be a good time. It's a very, healthy amount of area bonus. Looking at the area decks, because I barely ever spend time on the screen, this is a good opportunity to just see what I'm getting myself into. So Sneasel, more Sneasel sleep types would definitely be welcome. I still have a Delibird sleep type I haven't seen. Krogunk is here, so there's a chance to find some oil producing stuff, which is good. And that's going to be in Dozing, so that's also going to be a little bit of a struggle bus moment for me. Also have Weavile, so yeah, evolutions. Snoozing. Is there anything? Got some Ampharos styles, that's going to be fun. That's probably already Rufflet or Braviary. Yeah, Rufflet and Braviary. Or the Pawnee family. And then in Slumbering, there's Geodude, which I do need for soybeans. If I can find a good one of those. And there's a couple of other sleep types that I haven't gotten in there. Huh. Well, in any case, ooh, some more sound data. Cool. We're making salads again. All right. I'm getting an ingredients ticket for today's reward stamp. Let's go ahead and, yeah, there's no news. Probably a medal for ranking up. From Master 10, 20 diamonds. Very nice. And community. How did you all sleep? 45 reports. Great to see. Thank you for your continued sleep research. All right. First things first, I'm going to grab all the ingredients that I can. Thankfully, most of the things that I'm collecting, because I left a good chunk of the Defiant Dress Coffee Salad team in place, that will set me up for pretty good success come the end of this week when I want to do that again. Oh yes, and because skills specialists are getting that little nice bump, healers are going to be doing real good work this week. So, actually, before I jump into that, let's take a look. So, I'm good on potatoes for the end of this week, so that's great to see to start out with. Oil, some sausage, and coffee. So that won't be difficult at all, just collecting just those ingredients. I don't know why I popped off there so early. I'm just so excited. So I think I'm just going to remain steady on the wheel with Calm Mind Fruit Salad. So just apples, honey, and corn. So we will want to make a team focused on that. I'm going to switch off of the Lapis Lakeside team and remember to do what's right this time. I've already got Walrein already set up for success in the berry position. For our honey, we'll get... for our apples, we'll get Pinsir. For honey, we'll get Venusaur. And for the corn... Did I already pass you? Yes, it did. We will get Beware in there. Now, Sylveon... I think is the best option in this case, simply for the fact... Ooh. Is it not? So, I guess this is where I can help to narrow things down. I want a skill specialist with Snorlax's favorite berries. So I guess that's actually Eevee, but that isn't any healing. That is actually just getting more ingredients. Which with this team, I'm not worried about in the slightest. So if that is the case, comparatively speaking, both Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff would help get me more honey. Honey isn't really a problem. Sylveon just has a very high trigger rate. So it would just keep the rest of that team bumped up. But Milk and Cocoa wouldn't be helpful. But keeping Gardevoir on there would help get a couple more apples, which has been a little bit more of a struggle. So I think I might actually, for now, keeping Gardevoir on the team actually is going to work in my benefit. Yes. So at least Walrein will be gathering berries and at least continuing, like, when it does trigger, to help bring in some more ingredients to help fill in the filler. It has been a while since I've been to Snowdrop. I can now clear the ranking rates, so we will see those as the week goes on. Yeah, so it's really only going to be coming from Walrein. But that's okay. So only Gardevoir is going to get boosted 3 levels for its skill specialty. But it will be getting a much higher trigger rate. So maybe that'll help to clear out. And there's the mini candy boost. Can't forget that. Alright. So we have 2 sets of missions this week, one of which we've already finished. Getting to Basic 2, getting us Rufflet Incense. So, since it'll be the earlier part of the week, I think using that as soon as possible is going to be in my best benefit, just so that the rest of the week I can get more natural ones, natural Rufflet spawns, just because usually the first couple of days there isn't a whole lot to choose from. Giving out biscuits is 1. Sticking to bedtime will get me 5 more, so that will be helpful, at least. So that means Monday night, Tuesday night. So by Thursday, I just can't run through all my biscuits. But I guess we'll see what shows up. And cook on time. Oh, and we do have a use candies for a friend incense. But with the candy boost, that won't be a problem. We'll have that done in 2 days. Master 3 reward for this week is Slack Off. So that's perfectly fine. And it's only a give out 15 biscuits. So no other candies. Only have to get to 100 this week. But like I said, that won't be a problem. Alright. So with that squared away, guess I'll make some breakfast and then we'll use the mini candy boost. Thankfully I have enough for the Calm Mind fruit salad. And it's a good thing that it's a pretty... I don't have a good camp ticket still in effect, because that would be very quickly burning through my excess ingredients. I may use an ingredients tickets for lunch or dinner today, depending on how they... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I'll take it. A nice explosive start to the day. Getting us to Great One. 1 meal. That does feel good. Alright. So that's squared away. let's go use some candy. So there's a couple of different Pokemon that I can choose to use the mini candy boost on. I've got Pokemon to get ready for Old Gold Power Plant. I've got Pokemon that I've already identified to help get some leveling on. I need to get a little bit more candy for you, though. So I think... Where are you at? You're already ready to go to the next level. Yeah. So some other Pokemon this would also be good to use for, which I was kind of hoping I would find last week, would be things like pseudo-legendaries, like Dratini for myself from being on Lapis Lakeside, but that could also include Pokemon like Larvitar or actual legendaries if you have any of the, Raikou, Suicune, Entei, and just really help to get some leveling on there. For me right now, I think my focus is just to help get my ingredient specialists a little bit more even keel. And I do still have a couple of Dream Shard clusters that I can crack if I get to the end of this week and I'm starting to run a little low. I think I have enough to get me through this week, but it's a good start. All right, well, that's a good little bit for today. Every little bit helps. So, oh, and that's right, we don't have any incense related. Yeah, it's just, oh no, I missed it this time. I just completely misread it. So, for now, recovery incense for 1. I'd like to use that rufflet incense, but I can't put that on until 3 o'clock this afternoon my time. So I'm going to leave that side of the stump open, and I'm going to come back when I go to feed lunch and put that on there. So I feel real good for this week, and hope to see some fun stuff, because this was selected by y'all. So I am super excited to see some fun stuff this week, see some nice big skill triggers coming from Gardevoir, and take home some additional, maybe some skill Pokemon, maybe some Rufflet, and get to see that together. But that is what I have for this morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for participating in the poll. I was not expecting that much of a show out for it, so it was a nice pleasant surprise for me. And I hope to do more of that in the future, so stay tuned for when I get those up. And I hope you had fun with that too. I'd love to hear more about if that was fun and engaging for you down in the comments below. I will be back tomorrow with some more sleep research and to see how Super Skill Week kicks off. But until then, sleep well.